So before we get into the Clips album, like God sort them out, I just want to touch on something.
Yeah.
So a certain rapper, I want to say about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, from Atlanta. He's considered one of the top 5 rappers. People sometimes call him the GOAT. He made a statement, and a statement I'll kind of quote where he said, well, he's not inspired to rap at this moment because of his age. He's like, I'm 48. What am I going to rap about? A colonoscopy? And I'm referring to Andrè 3000. And it's no hate, but that's what he said. And funny, after he made that statement, the plethora of albums from Redman, from Eric Sermon singles, from Nas,
right?
You know, underground hip hop, like I said, Ransom, 38 Special, all these grown men in their 40s started flooding the hip hop market with dope art. So I said all that to say this. It looked like Andrè 3000 missed the boat because all his peers are showing out in this thing of ours called hip hop.
Right.
Just touching on that real quick. What is your thoughts? Because we talked about Andrè 3000 last year when he made that statement and what you're looking at within the culture of hip hop.
I think that's just a lying excuse, you know, just to try to sell some crap. Because remember when he did the
that flute album?
Yeah, when you want to do, I didn't even try to.
What did I tell you? See, everybody was trying to be. Your chakras are not aligned and kumbaya, and you
Lord
just ain't
mercy.
You just not Deshaun. You're just not seeing out your third eye. You don't get it, my brother.
Oh,
burn
God.
some incense and watch Dr. Umar Johnson.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it sucked.
Yeah, facts.
It sucked. I'm sorry. Nobody was playing the Flute album.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that for clicks and views. I'm talking about the culture of hip hop. What reviews was written on it?
None.
Now, I said something can come out of it later because I understand making music. I understand people can sample those flutes and make beats. But as far as a hip hop art piece, nobody ain't talking about that
Does
flute
he
album.
think we stupid? He can't. He like, come on, man. And really?
Like I said, people in my comments talking about your chakras aren't aligned and you ain't burning enough incense and you just don't get it. The wind instruments are going to put you to sleep and raise your consciousness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody want to hear that flute crap, man. Nobody barely want to hear that hey, and all that stuff. Nobody want to hear that neither. Why you even play? Because I remember, you know what, man? Sometimes he was playing himself. And at the point in time, remember when he was dressing goofy and people was like, yo, what you doing? And no, I'm gonna say it. I'm not cancel culture. I'm not in it. And I'm talking about dressing goofy, like, I don't know, it just looked weird what he was wearing. And then he started like going into the you know, trying to do the rock and roll thing and what are you doing, man? That is not hip hop. That's why they were looking at southern rappers goofy, because of stuff like that. You look crazy.
You know the South gonna have something to say about that.
You look super crazy. You Big Boy ain't never. I could guarantee Big Boy. If you get Big Boy, Organized Noise, DJ Toomp, I forgot who else is an ill producer, Swizz and all them. Big Boy will have a 4.5 to 5 mic album. Don't tell me you can't rap about nothing. You just washed up. You just done, son. You just can't rhyme no more. Or you just choose not to. Nobody want to hear no hey ya and you in a kilt. Nobody wants to hear that. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about, T. I was like laughing. Yeah.
It's sad because there are people to this day that still have him as the top 5 rapper.
He's one of the greatest all times of groups and outcasts. But he ain't over. So no, let me put this water back down.
He done put the water down.
So listen, he's not over M. He's not over Ghost. He's not over Raekwon. He's not over Nas, Jay, Tip. Tip. Let's even go to down south. Big Boy, Tip, Flip, Little Flip. I don't call him Little Flip. Flip. If you ever heard, people be laughing. Flip can freestyle.
Oh yeah,
people don't know. People don't know about Flip. But let's just go there. Flip. Who else down south? 8 Ball, MJG. He not better than him. So
you know my favorite Project Pat.
He right. So he's just part of a group, which is him and Big Boy. And yes, they are a GOAT group, but he ain't one of the top 10 artists of all time. That would never. He might be top 20 if you exclude the Flute album and the rock and roll with Kilt and all that.
Is this
I can't.
equivalent of when Scottie Pippen was on the Bulls? He was that type of player, but away from Michael when he went to the Blazers, he's good, but not.
He was he was great. He was still great in Portland, but he couldn't win it. He never could win one without Mike. You know, it's like Brady without Belichick. Brady proved he can win without Belichick.
So is this the same thing with Andre 3000? For him to be great, he needs Big Boy. He needs the producers.
I don't think he needs Big Boy, but I think he needs to get up off this. I don't know. He needs right now. Is you saying is he
just
great?
In general? Hear what I'm saying. In order for him to be great, does he need the certain production?
No. He needs to get up off his weirdo stuff and go back to who and find his inner artistic self. And be who he is and spit that, you know, that stuff that
come
we
back into the fold
to.
of hip hop.
Yeah, like
I said, look
all that. I don't know. As with, and I'm not trying to start. And God rest in peace to R.I.P. to Prodigy. But as Prodigy said, all that futuristic space Jetsons way out this weirdo stuff, and we knew who he was talking about back then. The point I'm making is that you need to just get that. I can't. I don't want to hear it, man. So I don't know. I don't want to hear no Flute album. Even LL Cool J got on him about that. Like, come on, man.
Well, even LL Cool J dropped some music.
Yeah.
What was it? Produced by what's the homeboy name?
Hipaway?
No. He from Brooklyn or Queens? He from Queens. It's slipping my name. Tribe Called Quest produced it.
Q-Tip?
Yeah. I think he had an album produced by Q-Tip. Wasn't bad. It didn't get rave reviews. See, that's the thing that people are missing in this discussion.
Because L's not pushing it. Yeah.
It's not that. The video he came out with Ross was banging.
Saturday Night Special was tough.
And they were spitting.
Yeah.
Ross was spitting. LL Cool J was spitting.
Yep.
It's people are listening to it. Oh, well, if it's not on the charts, it's not great art. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't come from that.
I don't come from that cloth within hip hop.
Yeah.
Remember when hip hop was dropping back in the 80s and there was only certain albums to go gold?
Yeah.
Like you had to do a lot for a gold tape.
If you sold 200,000, that was successful. Back then when it first started. And then it got to a point where it's like you need to go 6 times platinum and all that mess. And it just was, I don't know, man. It was super goofy. But long story short, yeah, I'm not trying to hear that flute.
But you don't think the Flute album is in the same vein of Snoop doing the nursery rhymes, the lullabies, positive affirmation? Just something different.
It's
That's
one
a
thing.
good point.
And let me give you yes, Snoop did do that, but then he came out back with the album with Dre,
Missionary.
which was tough. So he kind of like, even though he did something different, he didn't go back and say, yo, I can't rhyme about hip hop no more. I can't rhyme about it because I'm this age. He get nah. That's a cop out. That's called I have no more skills or talent, and I'm just gonna use this as an excuse to move the way I'm moving. I can't respect that.
Well, we don't spend a few minutes talking about Mr. Andre 3000, but I just thought that was a good point.
AKA Super Weirdo.
I just thought that was a good point because ever since he made that statement, the amount of grown adult rappers over the age of 40, not just the mainstream ones that we know about, like the Snoop Dogg's, the LL Cool J's, the Redmans. I'm talking about even the underground rappers, the 38 Specials, the Ransoms, the Rock Marcianos, because these guys are 40 and up.
Right.
Started dropping dope music. Ever since Andre 3000 made that statement, the culture has been speaking, which leads us into this Clips album. Let God sort them out.
Right.